Scientists take a group of DNAs from humans. In the past half a month, a little girl was bred the ball. Man thought it was too dangerous, so he made instructions use poison to get rid of the experiment. But what is unexpected is the girl broke the steel glass with a punch while running out of the lab. Although there are heavy soldiers outside, but the girl's physical strength is different from ordinary people not. Long after, she ran into a train car as a result. She met a homeless man. She came up and didn't care about him. The girl just gently pushed and sent the homeless man to the northwest on the train. Stopped in the middle. She quickly learned the way of life of humans and took a handbag. There were fruits in the bag. She was so hungry that she couldn't care about the skin and started to eat because the cell division was too fast. The girl called a lot of food in the car. Not long after, the body reacted first. The palm seemed to have something to poke out. Then the symptoms were transferred to the face. It's just a blink. Countless hands came out and occupied the whole train car. When the trainman came to check the ticket, the girl had entered the emulsion period. She was curious and wanted to check, but her hands were suddenly pulled in because of the nutritional supplement. The girl grew up very quickly to the next stage. After the train arrived, she changed her uniform and got off, quietly walking on the bustling city street. She was curious about everything in front of her, but the most urgent thing now is to find a partner to develop the next generation in order to attract the attention of the opposite sex. She even went to the clothing store to buy a wedding dress. She accidentally saw the shopkeeper pregnant. Her eyes were full of envy. Then she went to the street to pick a target. The body was in a hurry to dance, but she didn't have time to communicate with Siwon. It was late at night. She had no choice but to find a hotel to stay. She didn't have time to enter the room, turn on the TV to learn the way of communication of humans. Then she changed her clothes. She came to the front desk and made a request. The old man was shocked by her question. There's a nightclub near Jiyin. With her appearance, it should be no problem to find a man. Yixing came to the gate of the toll gate. Very quickly, the security guard at the station was sharp-sighted. He invited her in without a ticket with excellent physical conditions. Soon after, a man came to help her. She thought everything was smooth sailing, but a woman suddenly came out to grab her. This made Yixing very reluctant, so she followed the other party to the bathroom and took advantage of the moment to launch an attack. Then she took off her coat. She gave up the man just now. She just found another partner in a moment. They had a good talk. When she left the nightclub, she planned to go straight to the topic. During this period, Yixing acted quickly. She also learned how to drive. They hurried back to Juzhou in order to make the next generation healthier. Yixing also let the other party take a bath, but when she was about to do the next thing, the woman suddenly stopped because she felt that the other party was suffering from diabetes. The man was very angry about this. He pulled her up and forced her to have a deep communication. Yixing first pretended to cooperate. Then he suddenly attacked the other party's life. The next day, he was in a hurry to find a partner, but he didn't see he was hit by a car and was seriously injured. The driver took the opportunity to escape. Fortunately, a kind person took him to the hospital. The doctor saw that the woman was seriously injured. He planned to perform surgery on her. He didn't know that Yixing's recovery was very fast. The blink of an eye was perfect. Next, he didn't dare to delay. He pulled a kind person to have a baby. Every time he saw a man, he would ask for a baby. The man was scared. After hearing this, immediately refused his unreasonable request. This made Yixing very angry. He must put her in the pool. When the experimenters rushed and the man has given up and lost his life, Yixing stayed nearby. He remembered the little fat man who ruined his own good deeds. At the same time, he also had a good feeling for her, so he followed her quietly behind. Treat her as a tool for the next generation in order not to be recognized by the other party. Yixing changed his clothes and hair color. He lived in the same hotel. He wanted to rely on his excellent appearance to win the other party's favor. As a result, he followed her for a long time. The little fat man was entangled with his female colleague. Yixing was angry and angry. He rushed into the room and wanted to kill the two people. At this time, another colleague, Changmao, came back, so he pushed the ball back, immediately replaced the eye reversing tool. When the two people were in close communication, the black man in the team had a psychological sense. He found out that Yixing was nearby, so he rushed to the door of Changmao's room, but he didn't wait for them to come. Yixing's mating behavior was over. A sword break through the wall and escaped. Changmao gave his life. Everyone rushed to chase because Yixing's pregnancy cycle is very short. If you don't destroy it in time, there will be endless trouble. They've been following to the sewer in order to find Yixing's whereabouts. Several people decided to split up. The bald man first found bubbles in the water. He was about to go up to check. He was dragged into the water by Yixing. When his colleagues came in, he had become a dead man. In order not to let the tragedy happen, the three people had to form a team to advance together. Yixing couldn't do it. He had to hide in a secluded place to keep safe, but this can't hide from the black man. He quickly used his psychological sense, found Yixing's whereabouts. But what if few people can't even dream of Yixing had already completed the separation? His baby grew faster. He also has the ability to eat mice by himself. The black man saw a child and couldn't bear to do it. He was going to take it back for research. Unexpectedly, the other party suddenly launched an attack. He was so scared that he fell down after getting up. The black man quickly aimed. What was unexpected was the child changed like this in a blink of an eye. He jumped straight over here. Fortunately, the black man did move the trigger, burned it into ashes. Yixing was very angry. He planned to kill the little fat man first with his hand. In a hurry, the little fat man pulled out a dagger, cut off the hand, and barely kept his life in. Yixing became more violent, jumped down and fight with him. The little fat man also reacted quickly, pulled out a gun and shot the other party into the river. I thought it was over. Unexpectedly, Yixing had to find a backup. He dragged his sister in the sea of fire. The little fat man concentrated to pull out the spray pole. A trigger on Yixing's head. Fucker. After that, the three of them took a break and left the sewer, but but what? Surprised them with a mouse ate Yixing's hand and successfully inherited superpowers.